And we should be live. Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? Let me turn it off and let me go to the game. How is everyone doing? Can you hear me all good? Can you see me? Can you hear the game if I was like hovering over stuff? Can you hear me? Let me quickly just test the audio and make sure I can hear myself. Right, I can hear myself, but not very well. So maybe if I lift that up a tiny bit, should be a little bit better. Hopefully, my mic don't drop on me. Right, let me do that as well. Right, good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? Tonight we are having a look at the Thomas and Friends and the Thomas and Friends visit the West Somerset Railway DLC. It should be a good one. It's obviously just released today. I did a first look video on it last night. And a lot of you seem to be quite interested in it. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to very much utilise the timetable mode for this tonight, because obviously there's a couple of services. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to jump into it. I'm going to show you what it's all about. You know, what you can expect to see. Like, hold on 1 second. 1 minute. 1 second. My audio is really quiet. I'm not too sure why, but hopefully that fixes that. So, yeah, so we're going to do a run up the line on the West Somerset with Thomas. We're going to do another run along the line with Diesel, and then we might jump into another route of some kind and spawn him in and do a bit of chaos. So, I'm on the PC tonight, so we're obviously we are limited to the few routes I've got on the PC, but obviously I thought we might as well do it properly. So yeah, we're going to be having a little look at Thomas. We can hear you perfectly fine. So who we got in chat? We've got GTA 5 Stepford County, Inquisitive Goose, how you doing? We've got Anthony on the right track. George, how you doing? Mr. Neil, hello. UK Tag, Sam, Lego, Bovril, Rob, Ryan, Kalol, how you doing? Train Guy, Casual, good evening. OS Stuff, Ty Plays Roblox, hello. Mirian, is that how I say it? Mirian or Miran? Double Rail, how you doing? Henry, how you doing? Hope you're all doing well. Ben as well, good evening. Good evening. Right then, should we do it? I've got a little poll in the chat for what's your rating for this one. Are you rating it 10 out of 10? You absolutely love it. 6 to 9. It looks good and it's pretty decent. 3 to 6 is it's all right. It's not too bad. And 0 to 3 is you're not a fan of it at all. It's me, Kai. How you doing, Kai? Train Fanner, how you doing? You bought the Cardiff route now because of your live stream. Ah, lovely stuff. It's good to hear that my feedback and my sort of reviews of stuff help you decide what you're gonna get. It does sound good. We might even do a bit of running with Thomas on the Cardiff route. How does that sound? Right, should we jump into it? So, for those that haven't got the pack yet, I'm going to show you what you get with this. So, Thomas and Friends. The first thing I'm going to show you is the route you need, which is West Somerset Railway. You need to have that. To have any of the sort of gameplay aspects of this. So the first thing I'll say with this is that this is a not really a gameplay pack. It's kind of a loco / scenario pack. Obviously it's new locos, kind of. It's like a simplified tank engine and shunter. But it brings loads and loads of scenarios and a couple of timetable services. So if you like your gameplay, it's very much similar to that sort of thing. So let me jump into this. So obviously you jump into this new tab that we've got on the screen. I think that only comes up if you've got the DLC installed. I'm not too sure if you uninstalled it, whether that stays there or not. But yeah, you press start story. You've got 10 different scenarios here. These are also in the scenario planner, and you can do all sorts of bits and bobs with them there. We won't do any of these today because there's like narrating and stuff like that, and I'm not really one for scenarios, and also because it's all very much scenario based, I highly encourage you to go and get the DLC if you want to get it and take a look at these for yourselves. I don't really want to ruin any of the scenarios for anyone because, you know, obviously that's what they are. They're all very much the same. So feel free to go and check out the scenarios. Free roam, you can bring him in wherever you want. As I showed you in the video yesterday, obviously. You can spawn him in wherever, and you can spawn him in on different routes. And I think Tintin, I saw as I was going live, Tintin's live doing some Thomas Rail tours on the Blackpool Branches route. So if you're interested in that, I would highly recommend doing that. How much is this route? So the Thomas and Friends DLC itself is £19.99, or you can get a bundle of the Thomas and Friends DLC plus the West Somerset Railway for £29.99, and also the Train Sim World 5, like the training centre. So 20 quid, I mean, it kind of is and it kind of isn't. You got to think as well that, you know, if you was to buy standard Thomas toys from the shop, they'd be quite expensive. So you do get a lot of gameplay for this. There is a lot of gameplay for it. Again, it's enjoyable, and I'm going to enjoy playing it tonight. But it's not fully my cup of tea because it's scenarios. But the cool thing for me is that Thomas is in the game. That's my main thing. Did you see the message I sent you earlier? What, in the chat or on Discord? I think childhood me would have had a heart attack if they'd seen this. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good way to put it. You know, a younger me definitely would have absolutely lapped this up and loved it. Anyway, that's that. If you go into the West Somerset Railway, where is it there? You've got 3 separate timetables. Obviously, you've got the Steam Gala, which I've got nothing in because I don't have the applicable stock. The Diesel Gala, which has the 47 and the 09. I don't have any of the other. I don't have like the 101 or anything like that. And then also you got the Thomas at the West Somerset Railway. If you jump into Thomas, you've got about 9 services. So you've got 9 services, and these are kind of like another similar little story mode. You can see there's stuff on the turntable. There's like another one where you've got to go and get some stuff from somewhere. I don't know whether these are the same as the scenarios. I'm not too sure, but yeah, you do some form of like activity anyway. No, I didn't see it. No, what time was it? I didn't see it. Hey, Southwestern, how you doing? Hopefully your menu music is off. I've turned it off because if you go into the Thomas menu, hold on. If you go into, come on. If you go into here, it starts playing the Thomas theme song, and I've intentionally turned it off just for this because I don't fancy getting a copyright strike. Not that I earn any money from YouTube anyway, but so yeah, you've got Thomas at the West Somerset, got a couple of services with him, and then also you've got a couple of services with Diesel, which is like alternative stuff. I think there's like one where you go and nick Annie and Clarabelle, and then you obviously then have to go save them. So yeah, that's what you get, and it's quite a good bit of fun. Obviously, you can spawn him in wherever you want. So, are we going to drive Thomas first? Are we going to do Thomas first? What are we saying? You're downloading City Skylines because it's free to play on Steam now. Oh, nice. Is that the first one or the second one? Is the theme song copyrighted? Heavily copyrighted. Whilst we decide, one more thing to talk about is bingo. We've got a bingo tonight, which I've not put in the Discord server, so let me very quickly do that. So we've got a new bingo. I've actually changed it up just a little bit because let me put that in there. I've changed it up because 5x5 no one was seeming to win it. So I'll explain what we do for the bingo. Let me just do what am I doing? It's in images. Is it stream images? Yeah, bingo. There it is. What's the date today? 20th. There we go. So there's the bingo card, which is in the Discord server now. So if you've not played the bingo before, basically there's this card in the Discord. If you've not joined, feel free to join. And then as things go on, so whether something happens like 50 viewers or 40 likes or whatever else, you knock it off, and if anyone gets a line in any direction, vertical, horizontal or diagonal, you get assigned a bingo winner role in the Discord server, which is a nice goldy orangey little thing. And then obviously we'll do the same again for 2 lines. In fact, no, I'm telling a lie. I've changed it up, so I've made it a smaller square. So there's only going to be 2 winners. You've got to win a line, and then you've got to win the house, which is all the squares, which should happen. So that's what we're going to do. There's got to be 2 winners. You've got to win the line, and then you've got to win the house. So that's what we're going to do, and you've got to keep track. So make sure you go and check out the Discord server and do it. Anyway, a lot of you are saying, Thomas, bingo already? No, absolutely not. There's no bingo already. I'll have to be the adjudicator and check. We've got 1 square on the bingo. 1 square on the bingo so far is 3.30. There you go. We've hit that, 3,300. We've literally just hit that as I was talking about it. So we've got that. What about likes and such? Tea sip as well. I've just been sipping the tea whilst I've been doing the intro. 11 likes. 11 likes. Right, okay. So we're a quarter of the way there. Cool. 50 votes in the thingy as well. Awesome. Right then. If you want to play the Thomas theme song, If you want to play the Thomas theme song, you will be warned or sent to YouTube jail. Yeah, anyway, let's jump into Thomas, shall we? Let's do it. Let's do a bit of... Why am I doing that? I can just do it on the controller. There we go. Got the controller on. Don't know why I weren't doing that in the first place. Let's do a full line run. Yeah, let's do a full line run. An hour and a half. Gives me a kind of an excuse to play West Somerset as well. The only thing I think of when I think of the Thomas theme song is the bass boosted one. I always think of is it Biggie doing one of his songs over it. Right then, let's get set. Oh, you don't have to set anything up. Right, let's unlock the doors. So you don't have to set anything up. This is Thomas. Here he is. There he is. How's it sounding? What's the sounds like? Should be all good. Should be all good. This is. He does look cool. He does look really, really cool. 2 seconds. I seem to have always take a shower when you're streaming. Ah, that's okay. That's okay. Here's Annie and Clarabelle. The best way to describe these coaches is very similar to that of a Steam Rail tour. You've got to all crowd together. But they look quite cool. I have seen that someone's put loads of Annie and Clarabelles on. Oh yeah. AJ, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. It looks good, doesn't it? Can you make a custom livery for Thomas or not? No, you can't put him in the livery designer. I believe Mattel were quite particular about that. Bingo is kind of impossible to get a full house because it's really hard to overshoot with the controls. But having said that, I'm watching the RichyRail stream. Yes, of course. Also, I've made it a bit easier. We've got 50 people watching as well, so that is 50 people watching on the bingo card. So you can knock that one off too. Look good, doesn't it? Yeah, so it's very simple controls. So if we get going, you treat it like it's like you're playing a racing game. I saw Matt say. You just throttle it up and then he rolls. Off he goes. It's quite cool. Look at him. I like how he animates. Not sure if this is freaking me out or if I'm loving it. But to be fair, when I first jumped into it, I thought this is really, really cool looking. It is cool. And then when you get in the cab as well, it looks very nice. Hey Joshua, how you doing? I'm not doing too bad, thank you very much. I love the whistle. The whistle is... I tell you what, the whistle is the seller for me. It really is. I have an idea. I will do Brighton to Carlisle Train Sim World and Train Simulator. Ah, have you watched the Great Ambassadorial Journey the other week? I'm getting up to 25 here as well. I found the loophole. There's no throttle control, so does this count as full beans? Yes. Yes, it does. What's Thomas's top speed? Can he physically go faster than 30 on routes like Mittenwald Barn? I'll tell you something. Stay tuned until... stay tuned and we'll test that. It takes me back. It does. It does. It's quite cool when you do like a far away shot. So if I go to the 8 camera, which we're in. Oh. So if we go over here. Because of the beautiful nature of this route, if you go from quite far away, you can sort of like recreate the actual original theme song. It'd be cool if there was a windmill. I really hope I was really hoping they'd put in like a windmill somewhere, because that would be, for me, the iconic one. There's 2 whistles on the bingo. Is there a difference between the 2? Is there? Oh no, have I messed up? I hope not. Hold on, let me check. Ah, that's my error. You knock them both off. No, that's an error for me not checking. So you can have both the whistles. There you go. I'm not changing it now. I can't be bothered. So you can knock 2 of them off. Diagonal lines, yes, you can have them. I'm not bad. Currently watching you faffing around with Flight Sim. We on PC or PlayStation? We're on the PC tonight. I saw that Flight Sim was 30 quid and I was like, oh, do I? And I was like, no, I've got stuff to pay for. Do the cab controls work or is it just static? No, so nothing works inside. It's meant to be obviously aimed... It's obviously simplified. Doppler is in the effect, yes. So it's obviously meant to be simplified. You can't mess around with too much stuff. You can turn the torch on. That's quite cool. I've only just noticed that. But you can't mess around with this stuff. You can't do any regulators and stuff. It's not meant to be like an accurate representation of a steam train. And to be fair, that's kind of good for me because I'm not very good at driving the steam trains. Did you reply to me about the Discord message? Yeah, I said, could you send it again? Or what time did you send it? Let's hope there's no troublesome trucks. There is. There is troublesome trucks. Thomas on the Mittenwald Barn. We won't be doing that. I don't have it installed. The thing is with Mittenwald Barn, it's a great route, but I was trying to save up. I've bought quite a few games that are quite big in big in size. So when you've got an 11 gigabyte DLC on 2 different platforms, you're like, maybe I should install one of them just to save up a bit of space. Bit of tea drinking. I sent it at 1 o'clock. Oh yeah, if you send any messages to me on Discord during the standard work day, which is like 9 to 5, it's very rare I see them, just because I'm working. Is there a diesel? Yes, diesel's in the game. We'll drive diesel after this. It's been 15 minutes and already almost half the bingo. This is going to be an easy one. Well, maybe, if this works, I'll make it more of a thing. Bear in mind, it's for one line in any direction, then the full house. Could be the first ever house. Oh, I've just knocked the microphone. Is this a scenario? This is a timetabled service. Brighton to Clapham Junction, trains and Wall, Clapham to Wembley, train simulator, Wembley Central to Milton Keynes Central, train simulator 5, Milton Keynes to Crewe, train simulator, Crewe to Preston, train simulator, Preston, then to Carlisle. Yes, yeah, UK tag, I saw that today. That was quite, it did have a bit of a shock, I won't lie. I grew up with that sound in F1, so it was very sad to see. Yeah, certainly rest in peace, Eddie Jordan. I was going to get this, but I went for Cardiff City Network. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, to be fair, it's either do you like your logo DLCs or do you like your route DLCs? A lot of you saying 10 out of 10, you absolutely love the look of this. It's very light-hearted, I'll give it that. It really is light-hearted. Oh, who's just joined the Discord? We've just had Steffi join. Welcome in. Let me pop you in there. Welcome to the Discord server. Hope you're doing well. Ah, on the right track, I've just got your message. I didn't realise it was a direct message. I thought you meant in the Discord. I'll respond after the stream and I'll help you out. Is that alright? Hi Richie, how are you doing on this fine Thursday? It is Thursday, ain't it? This is I've streamed on a Tuesday. I've streamed on a Sunday, a Tuesday and a Thursday. But yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you doing? If they recreated Sodor, that would be epic. That's what I would have liked to have seen. I really, really would have liked to have seen a Sodor route. But then again, like, I don't know. It's one of them sorts of things where if they would have done a Sodor route, and I don't know, it might have been quite a big task. If like it was going to be a contentious thing, but I think it's quite smart what they've done, put it on West Somerset, because it kind of brings another purpose to this route, and from a business point of view, obviously, you know, it promotes an older DLC and it gives it a new sort of lease of life. Can we add 5 new Discord members to the next bingo? Yes, that's a good shout actually, I like that. With delay box, can it be like a second delay or at least a certain time frame? Delay box? I'm not too sure what you mean. Is there an option to turn the jumpiness of the camera? Is there an option to turn the jumpiness of the camera, or is it just me having a moment? Jumpiness of the camera? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean there. There's our geezer there with his ponytail. Hello, Goose. You've been good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Ah, hello Richie, how are you? I've only just saw that comment. How are you? I'm doing very well, thank you, Ghost. I'm doing very well. They should make a 376 just to promote a Southeastern high speed again. Hello, train dude. Any other trains in this DLC, Gordon or Henry? No. No, it's just Thomas and Diesel in this one. But who knows? Maybe in the future we could see more of the characters. I think, you know, definitely starting off with 2 of them, and bringing it on a route that is quite well received. I think is a smart move. So hopefully, you know, if people enjoy this and it sells well, I think they'll definitely consider it. Doesn't the camera move with the suspension? I might be wrong. It depends which camera you're in. I couldn't say that then. I don't feel like it's moving now. I'm playing OMSI whilst watching this on a late shift. Fair play. That's triple tasking. I found a way to make moderators without needing the laptop. Yeah, I think you can do it for the phone. I just don't know how well it is. Did you see my message? I got disconnected. No, I didn't see your message. I do try and read every single comment when I can. If I don't see you, I've either I can't see it or YouTube's hidden it. Here's Crocombe. I would buy this if it had the Scottish twins. We've got almost 50 people watching, that's insane. Thank you very much everyone for coming in. Let's go to... I need to remember which one the free camera is. I should probably turn this off. Yeah. I like the noise he makes when he stops. I think that's a really cool little feature. The best way to sort of look at this DLC as well, it's like a very it's essentially like a Steam Gala, right? It's like a Steam Gala timetable add-on for the West Somerset. The best way to describe it. Hey Transport Tech, hope you're doing well. You managed to do it through the browser on the PlayStation 4. Oh yeah, because you can go you can essentially use like whatever on the PS4, can't you? Where are we up to on the bingo card? Let's have a look. So we've had 50 viewers. Thank you very much. Full beans. We've had Whistle. We've not had a Shamban. We've also had that one, so you can knock them 2 off. We've not had a Doppler. We've not quite got 40 likes. Let me just recheck that. 24. Come on, people. We've got 80 votes in the poll, but 24 likes. Come on now. Come on now. You can do better than that. I'm joking. I'm joking. Of course, you'd have to like it if you don't want that. Anyway, 40 likes. Funky NPC. Overshoot. We've not had them 2. Sorry. We've not had Funky NPC. We've not had an Overshoot. We have had 3,300, which is very much appreciated. Thank you very much. T-Sip. Yep, I've just sipped my tea. Game Crash. No. Spad. No. Cat Meow. No. And Train Delay. No. So all you need is for me to have a toilet break and someone's won the line. I'll tell you one thing I didn't check. Oh, I'll check in a second. I'll check it in a second. There we go. Stogumber is next. Oh, that's cool how they were waiting for that. That's very well made. I like that. There's also some new thingies. We'll stay inside for a little bit as well. Hey Richie, is there any new trains coming out yet? This? Will there be any other characters in future? Maybe. Who knows? Nothing confirmed as of yet, and I don't think they'd confirm anything for a little while yet. But hopefully there may be. Who knows? Engineer, how you doing? Personally, I'd call that an overshoot as you went past the marker. No, an overshoot is when we're still in the platform but we've overshot by like a mad amount. And then the knocks of no home is where you completely go. £40 for Thomas and Somerset Railway is crazy. It's not £40, it's 30 quid. You can get, if you don't own Train Sim World 5, you can get Train Sim World 5 like the training centre thing. You can also get, we're also going quite quick here. You can also get the West Somerset Railway DLC, which is normally 20 quid by itself, and then also the Thomas and Friends DLC. So for 30 quid, you can get a bundle, which is pretty decent. Have you seen the new SCR sneak peek of the Class 756? I have, yeah, I have seen that. It looks quite good. Cardiff Network could have a 158 add-on kind of like the 700 on South Eastern High Speed. Would that be correct though? Or train delay? What have you been doing today? Working hard. I'd love to see you take this train on the Bakerloo line. I may or may not have had that in mind. You're doing a 4F rail tour on the West Coast Main Line because I don't have Thomas. Should you? You should try it. Yeah, certainly, Bovril. Very sad news. By the way, when you stream Roblox, if someone is playing PS5 or 4, they can see your PlayStation username. Yeah, that's fine. They can see that. If anyone tries adding me, I just don't accept them. I only accept if anyone tries to add me on PSN. Unless I've been asked or I know the person, I'm not accepting it. The main reason being is I don't want people to see what I'm playing. I want to have my privacy. Because like the other day, for example, when I was on the PC, I was playing Train Sim World on the PC, and obviously in Discord it tells you what you play, and everyone was like, "Why are you playing that?" And I'm like, "Well, I like to just play the game, do you know what I mean?" How fast can it go? We'll put it on a route in a bit, and we'll see how fast it can go. I saw a video of someone doing that with other trains. You can go over 25 without being punished for it. Yeah, I know, but I want to kind of be relatively realistic with it. What if Newbury to Reading comes? That'd be cool. Would that be GWR? A nice Sodor map Tidmouth to what's that? A nice Sodor map Tidmouth to, I'm not too sure how to pronounce that last one, on Thomas's branch line could be cool. Yeah, possibly. I'm not too familiar with the actual Sodor map, to be honest. I know Tidmouth Sheds, because I think in the newer episodes it's there 2, there 4, there 6, there 8, and then it goes on about Tidmouth Sheds and stuff. I mentioned I can see your stick. Oh yeah, when I was playing ETS once and you were like, "Ooh, you're playing ETS," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm recording, Bovril." Put it on training centre and test it. Imagine Thomas on a street running section. What, on like a Rosa line or something? Hi Richie, not to be rude, but I'm going to skip this stream and DLC. Also, why is the UI different? Fair enough, Fierce. Fair enough. If it's not your cup of tea, then that's absolutely fine. I understand not everything's going to be everyone's cup of tea. But as for the UI, again, because it's a more child-friendly, user-friendly HUD and it's simplified, they've obviously changed up the HUD, and there's the stop car markers and like things like when you do the scenarios and stuff, you'll see that the objectives are different as well. It's obviously to make it look a bit more unique. I think it's quite a decent touch, to be fair. The only thing I don't like is I don't understand why that's an exclamation mark. And what if Ulm to Stuttgart comes? That'd be a cool route. That would be really, really cool. In fact, I don't know if you were around then, but before Train Sim World 5 came out, I did like a predictions video for the core routes. And I said I'd love to see that route with the is it the ICE? I can't remember that. It's the one with a really sloped front. The one with like a squared front. And I said that it'd be really cool. So we have Thomas now. All we need is South Western Railway and Yorkshire route. I'd be very much up for them. What are you doing for tomorrow's Discord game? I'm not doing that tomorrow. I know I said the other stream that I'm going to do it on Fridays, but it's going to be like every other Friday or like one Friday a month. But it won't going to be this Friday. I'm busy tomorrow night. Wait, can you put Thomas on other rail lines as well? So you can put Thomas on the Great Western Express? Yes, you can. Richie, what is your favourite thing about TS Classic? I quite like how long the routes are in it, and also someone said as well, because of the way the game engine's built, it seems a bit like grimier in the sense that like when you do UK routes, they feel a bit more realistic in a way, if you know what I mean. So I feel like that's kind of a little good thing as well. I think it's enjoyable. I also like about TS Classic is seeing how routes like that have come to Train Sim World. I like comparing them. You look. Oh, that's why you're asking, because you live on that line. Oh, okay, okay. So I can imagine you definitely want to see it. There we go. Go. The train is the ICE4. Ah, gotcha. Netford Station, Vicarstown is also from Thomas and Friends. With Thomas on this route, it feels like a heritage railway, which I love. I think that's the whole purpose of it. I think that's very much the idea, isn't it? Did you make a Deltic DLC? Is that the Class 50? Someone combined the East Coast Main Line King's Cross to Peterborough and Peterborough to York add-ons, and it's absolutely huge. Can 6 people please like the stream? I mean, yeah, sure, go for it. Quite early here. Oh, I see what you mean. Right, because we're a few likes away from 40. That is my favourite thing about TS Classic. I mean, I personally prefer Train Sim World just because, well, one, it's on console, so I can go and play it downstairs. Hey Josh, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's a Class 55, right, okay. I knew it was 50 summit. Should we have a little fly around Stugumber? I do like what they've done with the route, it looks nice. There's a collectible there. So I'll show you what you can do. You can stand in the second man seat if you want to. You can turn the torch on if you want to. You can also get out if you want to. I think you can mess around with the light on the front. I'm not too sure if you can or not. No, you can't mess around with the light. But I know that he does have a light working at night time. Hey, Lost 1991 kid. Hope you're doing well. Who won light? Oh, no. Well, that's a pretty little poster, isn't it? What else have we got? They all look very grumpy. He looks very grumpy. Why don't you get on Thomas? I'll tell you what we will do. That had a Doppler effect. No, don't count. Western Main Lines plus all the add-ons creates a huge network. Can you do the diesel run? Yes, we're going to do diesel next, and then we're going to put Thomas on a route somewhere. There you go. Here's Annie and Clarabelle. Lighting's quite cool in here. Do you know what it kind of reminds me of a little bit? Has anyone ever been to the Tallaghyn in Wales? It kind of reminds me a little bit of that. Like the coaches. Right then. The muscle memory keeps wanting me to like release the brakes, but you don't have to do that. Oh. Off we go. Right, I'm going to let you watch that for a minute. I think an A4 DLC would be cool with Mallard and the Duchess of Hamilton. Would love a Polar Express train to be added. Sorry about the TV. I have disconnected my tablet and my TV and put you back on my phone. Someone joined the Discord about 15 minutes ago. Slacking. Alex, welcome to the Discord server. Let me put you in there. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Are you freaked out yet? You love that the face moves. It's cool. Imagine being able to guard Thomas. There's something else funny I really want to show you at some point as well. Courtesy of Hentis. Oh, there it is. I won't do it again. You've just ruined Thomas for all the kids and entered his nose. Imagine seeing Thomas Gordon, James Henry, and then all of them go past your garden. Okay. Can I show you what I was going to show you? Hold on. He's got a tongue. He's also got really big eyes. Thomas has a tongue. Why, hello, Richie. Nothing wrong with Thomas. He's not that scary. He does look cool. You know, the more I play it, the more cool I feel like it is. It's just cool, innit? Oh, I've just punched my microphone. That's good. He also has random whistles as well, so he'll like whistle once or whistle twice or sometimes 3 times. It all very much depends. Imagine West Coast Main Line King's Cross to Peterborough. That'd be nuts because it wouldn't even be the West Coast Main Line. What's the point in modelling the tongue if you can't see it? I think possibly for like one of the scenarios he might, because he changes his expression during the scenarios, doesn't he? Like he does in the TV show. We need Gordon to do the express. Wouldn't Gordon just be the Flying Scotsman? I meant East Coast Main Line. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Was it a tongue that looked like a folded Percy Pig to me? Hey, I tell you what, I tried my first ever Percy Pig the other day. You're a grown man excited about Thomas in a game. Of course, of course. Oh, right, so my fond memory, and you might have seen my comment in the Discord stream, in the preview stream, right? So when I was a kid, a lot of you won't remember this, but when I was a kid, there used to be a thing. A lot of you won't know what these are. There used to be a thing called VHS tapes, and they were big square boxes, and you put them into a big telly. And I had loads and loads and loads of different Thomas sets, like TV series, and I used to watch them over and over and over again. And then I used to get these things, I can't remember what you call them, but they were like wooden toy sets, and I got like a little Thomas model on these little wooden toy sets, like wooden rails and stuff, and you'd like piece them together. Like they were really small. And that was very much my childhood. And then I got into like scale electrics and stuff, and then that's when I started like an F1. I used to love my scale electrics. They should have the face of should have added the Scotsman to the timetable and added a face to him because he's Gordon's brother. True, true. You think we don't know about tapes? No, it's more like you lot are too young to know what tapes are. My name says it all. What do these babies know about VHS? Yeah, I can guess with your name that it's you were probably still rewinding cassettes with pencils, wouldn't you? If the Class 90 plus DVT comes to Preston Carlisle, I would buy it. Not the VHS tapes. They're probably somewhere still in my dad's loft. I remember growing up with wooden toys, loved to do crash scenes. Imagine a world where VHS tapes were still used daily. They've got to a point now where they're considered retro. They're like it's like records and stuff, like vinyls. Wooden train tracks with the magnets. Yeah, with the magnets. Yes, that's exactly the ones I'm on about. And you used to be able to get the ones where they definitely wouldn't like going together. I remember VHS and always remember the trains you used to be able to get with the magnets. They were the wooden trains. I think Daisy is the best as she is a diesel carriage car. I think a Chiltern Railway route would be cool. That would be cool. Maybe Birmingham Moor Street, because then you could route hop at New Street. Hello Richie, if you had one option to add to this DLC, what would it be and why? As in, like what, like train? So I'm not too sure. I think one improvement maybe, or one thing I would have liked to have, for them to have done better is, like people have mentioned, maybe do a part of, or maybe the whole Sodor route, so we could have had a route alongside Thomas itself. Yeah, LaserJet's really sad to hear about that today. We were talking about it a little earlier on. You know, those of us that grew up watching F1 remember him being one of the pundits. Used to sit with my granddad as a kid and watch Thomas VHS tapes, so this brings back happy memories. Oh, that's good to hear. I always feel proper wholesome when people talk about their grandparents. My granddad, may his soul rest. He used to buy loads of like toy buses and stuff for me. We once went to a car boot sale, and there was loads of these like proper old school toy buses. There must have been about like 50 of them. And the geezer was like, this collection's like £100. And he was like, yeah, you can have them. There was loads of them. I don't know where they went. Like, I got them when I was like 8, but they were proper cool. They probably would have been worth something now. Richie, I have a YouTube short watching my VHS on my VHS player. Have you still got a VHS player? Which Thomas engine would you like to see in the game as well? People were saying good things about Gordon, like an express train. I think we all had little Brio trains. That's what they call them, isn't it? Brio. How young do you think we are? I don't know what toys are up. Every time I see like my nieces with their toys, like they're all plastic nonsense. Did you get the starter pack? Do you get the starter pack with this DLC? Do you mean? There is a bundle that you can get the starter pack, the West Somerset Railway, and this DLC. Oxford via Reading could be cool. You can still watch the shows on YouTube. Yeah, but it's not the same. My granddad was a hoarder. He would buy every model train, model bus and pictures, but refused to get them. Oh, he'd refuse to get rid of them, yeah. Or he'd very much say they're there to look at, not to be touched or not to be played with. There you go. Willington. Anyway, right, let's move on. Somewhere around here as well, I spotted a little bug, and this is nothing to do with the Thomas DLC. It's more to do with the West Somerset itself. There is something hiding or trying to get through there, and I don't know what it is, but it's on the map. What's around here? Got 5 minutes to wait here. I know, have we? Gosh, we've got a long time to wait here. We've been going too quick. Or are we waiting for something else? Let's have a look. Are we waiting for something? Oh! Hello, is that Diesel? Ah! There's Diesel, so we have to wait for him along part of the line. That's quite cool, actually. Or we can just wait here for 10 minutes, can't we? In fact, no, I'm not. I'm not going to wait for 10 minutes. What time is it? We can jump in at 15:05 at this station, so let me do that. I weren't laughing at anything. I weren't laughing at anything there. Trust me, right? When you... what station were we at? We were there, weren't we? What time were we at? I didn't even check the time. Let me go back. Go back in the stream a little bit. Ah, there we go. 14. I wanted to go at 15:05. That's fine. 15:05. One thing I'd like to do is be able to change the do that. Should we run him in the snow? No, that's silly. We won't do that. Hey Mo Mayfield, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. There he is. We just skipped a few minutes. Have you got them track turn around? Have you got them track turn around thingies on here? What Germany has from the original cartoon? No. Turntable. Oh, we're doing the we're doing this. Yeah, there's turntables on this. Do they have a Sodor map? No. Are you running my number engine, Thomas? We are indeed running Thomas. Here he is. Nice. Let me go back in the chat. Not long until the West Somerset Railway start the 2025. As it's this weekend. Oh, nice. Some think of what they did with Thomas and the new shows. I've seen the new ones. It's Diesel 10. Okay. Closest thing I had to an iPad was a Game Boy. Back in our day, we barely had iPads. Back in my day, we had a game called Snake. Now you're talking. Fair play to the man giving you £100 worth of stuff. No. UK tag. Let me rephrase if you're misunderstood. These 50 different like vintage toy buses he gave my granddad paid £100 for them, but they were probably worth about a tenner a piece. Hasn't Just Trains confirmed the APT is not coming? I don't know if there's anything to do with the APT coming. There's been nothing said on the roadmap about it. They've not said anything. And also, if they're working on the 86, they're probably not going to be working on another Loco DLC at the same time. Evening, Isaac. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Bit upset that they didn't add a green livery for Thomas. A green livery? I've never known for him to be in green. I used to play Snake in high school. We all know what Snake is. Snake on the Nokia 3310. That's it. That's the one. I also used to play something called Brick Breaker. None of this Candy Crush stuff. Are you friends with LaserJet? I know of LaserJet. Whether he knows me is another question. The green one is Percy. I had a feeling it was. I can hear something very diesely. I don't know why I keep doing that. Where is our mate Diesel? Where's he gone? Has he gone past? Have we missed Diesel go past? Or Diesel 10? Where's he at? He's gone. Where's he gone? Oh, well. He must have gone past the other way. Oh dear, hold on. I've broke it, hold on. Oh dear, what's gone on here? Help. Oh, alright, let me try that again. Where's... Oh, he did go past. Ah. Oh well, right, that's fine. Let's go. Next up is Watch It. Watch it. Four Fowler didn't work on my rail tour, couldn't get it above 37 mile an hour for some reason. When does the Class 104 come? I think it's still being worked on, so who knows. Can you change Thomas's face expression? You can if you honk the horn. You're 30 seconds late, does that count? No. How's the bingo looking? I'll have a little look in a second. Yes, because you time jumped. Yes. Yeah. Thomas and Gordon are blue, Percy is green, James is red, and Fat Controller. Ah, yeah. The Fat Controller's fat. The train sim keeps crashing when I'm trying to load into East Coast Mainline. What platform are you on? It's not Diesel 10, it's just Diesel. I have a question for Thomas. Hey Thomas, what are you doing on this place? Why not? You need to spawn this on Southeastern High Speed. I don't have Southeastern High Speed installed. Bingo hasn't changed from the last time you checked. Okay. Can you give us a cab tour? Sure thing, Leo. So, this is a thing. This is another thing that does a thing. This is your burning thing. And this is your coal thing. You can turn a torch on. And you can't shovel anything, but you can stand over here if you want to. There you go. So you can't actually do anything. So this would be your reverser. And wherever the cylinder things are. You can't do anything inside of here. Obviously, it's based. So the thing is to bear in mind that this is obviously aimed at younger audience that probably won't understand what regulators are and what this does, and then they'll see cylinder cocks and laugh. So, like, that is what you've got to bear in mind. You can open the door there. Your Thomas is at 76 miles an hour. This DLC is a joke. They tried to make it more kid friendly, but what kid is gonna blow like 60 quid with this game with plus several DLCs? I think you're missing the point, and I think I've seen some of your comments on the videos. The thing is, right, the beauty of Train Sim World, and I'm going to say this right now, the beauty of Train Sim World is that it's a variety game, right? It focuses on not just UK railways, but German railways, American railways, Austrian, Dutch coming up soon, Welsh, whatever else. So you've got to bear in mind that this is very much aimed at a certain audience. Not the whole Train Sim World audience, but a part of it, or a potential part of the Train Sim World audience. So you've got to take it in your stride and bear in mind that, you know, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it's not designed to be everyone's cup of tea. It's actually designed to probably bring in some new players, some future train enthusiasts or train sim enthusiasts who may play, you know, for example, right, 20 years ago, like I was saying, VHS tapes and whatever else, right, were a big thing, and that inspired a lot of people to like trains and train sims and train spotting. The new generation of younger people, of train enthusiasts, may pick this up, and in 20 years' time, they may say, growing up, I used to play train sim and I was able to drive Thomas on train sim, and that sparked my enjoyment for trains. So you got to think, you know, with the times, things like this are happening. Just because it's not your thing doesn't mean it's necessarily a joke. I think what they've done is quite nice. I feel like, you know, if you like your scenarios and you like your sort of gameplay packs and you like Thomas, you'll enjoy this. Hello, my love, how you doing? You're going to be giving this a go at some point, aren't you? You can hear the whistles all the time. Can you make Thomas go super fast? We can certainly try a little later on. Why did speeding have to be removed from the bingo? It's all about age groups and eras, exactly. Train Sim World is meant to be it's categorised for everyone, so there's going to be different things for different people. But then again, you're entitled to your opinion, and if you don't like this DLC, then no one's forcing you to get it. You don't have to get it. The thing is, the things with Train Sim World, right, it's not like other games where you have to buy the DLC in order to advance the game, right? These DLCs are fully optional, right? You don't have to buy them if you don't want to. You're not gonna, if you don't want it and you don't plan on buying it, you're not exactly gonna miss out. Can the Thomas face change to sleep? Maybe, if he was sleeping. I don't think that you can do that, like, now. You wish they'd had it at 56 or 55. It crashed again. How do you make Thomas's eyes move? They move randomly. Could you have a look at what I sent in the Discord server? Yeah, we'll do it in a second, don't worry. don't know what I'm saying? What I mean? Did you do the mission of Thomas yet? No, not yet. We're doing a timetabled service, and then we're going to do a bit of diesel, and then we're going to do a bit of free roam action. 136 votes in the poll, that's nuts. Them 136 votes in the poll need to go to 136 likes. Hey, there you go. We don't have Train Simulator in Norway. I think that's a bit sad because I don't get to play the game. Really? Is there like a... Do you not have Steam in, as in like Steam as in like the game site in Norway? If you're on the Isle of Wight, could you spawn this on there? Oh, that's such a good idea. I don't have it, no. I don't have it on Isle of Wight, but that's a really, really good idea. That would actually been a really cool idea. What do you think they could add? What do you think could be the new next diesel locomotive they add? Technically speaking, it's the Athena Simulations, what is it? Whatever it's called. The East Coast Mainline Diesel Pack. You're on the scenario Diesel in Distress. Is Thomas doing another free run after this? He might do. Good evening, Mikey. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. Got some flowers. Let's have a little look out here. Yeah. Why don't you do Thomas on the Cardiff City Network? I did suggest that earlier, but no one said anything. What's your top 10 favourite trains? Oh, now you're asking me. That's a good question. You absolutely love it. Good to hear. Steam is available on almost all of the world. All of the world. Top 10 favourite trains. Goodness. What do you mean in Train Sim World or in general? The East Coast Mainline Diesel Pack is quite disappointing, as it doesn't add any new locos. I got the T, and I hit 6k yesterday. I hope you get to 10k before me. Oh, congratulations, Mr. Neil! 6,000 subscribers. That's impressive. Well done. You've got more than me. You've got almost double the amount of me. $40 likes. Thank you very much for 40 likes. You can knock that off your bingo cards. Hi there, B-Bus Spotter. Hope you're doing well. Thomas on Blackpool branches. I don't have that one installed, unfortunately. I'm on the PC, so a lot of my collection I don't have as much in my collection on the PC as I do on the PlayStation 5. I am slowly building it up though. I'll tell you something. During the Steam sale, I picked up the special edition. So I've now got Suffragette line. I've got obviously the 3 core routes. Got the Pendolino now on the PC. New York Trenton. Castle Würzburg, all them different ones that are coming as part of the special edition. So I'm building up my collection slowly whilst there's a few sales on, so that like, because I quite enjoy playing it on the PC. It's a good bit of fun. The gauges look cool. They do look quite cool, don't they? The modelling looks really good. And tell you what, one thing I've noticed is very little like, I've not noticed any bugs or anything, other than the fact that you can glitch in and see his tongue. I'm still after subscribers for my train videos. Keep it up. Keep posting shorts. Thomas looks so funny. When is the Train Sim World 5 Xbox sale? I believe there's one on now, isn't there? Try this one on the Overground. On the PS4? I'm not too sure. What's your top 10 favourite... Oh, yeah. What top 10 favourite trains in what? In real life or in the game? Did you watch Casual's Cardiff Network stream? One door on the platform, I was laughing my head off. I didn't see when he was streaming, but I did see his first look video. Just had 2 new subscribers. Welcome to the 2 new people that have just subscribed. Welcome aboard the RichyRail train, which is also blue. Kind of another reason why I like Thomas, because he's blue. It would be cool if you could relivery him and then turn that one into a RichyRail logo. That would be cool, wouldn't it? That's Steam, not Xbox. No, there's an Xbox sale, I'm pretty sure. You should do a Thomas Diesel double header. Oh, you're on about the one on the hood. Yeah, the one on the hood's quite cool as well. That was a nice little surprise. There's no sale on Xbox. I got East Coast. There's a sale on Xbox. I got East Coast Way for a £5. Is this worth getting? If you like Thomas and you like gameplay sort of things and you like scenarios, then yes, definitely, Angus. It adds 10 scenarios. We're actually in the timetable mode on West Cornwall Local. Not West Cornwall Local. West Somerset Railway. I keep getting mixed up with them two. Adds quite a bit of stuff. Adds quite a bit of gameplay. Is there a website I can find that game if there is no Norway? If there is no Norway, then maybe there is a website in Google that I don't know. Try Steam. If you've not got Steam. No, nothing on Xbox is on sale right now. I could have sworn there was stuff on sale. What region are you in? It might be a regional thing. Hey James, how you doing? It's me, Transport for Wales Junction, on my new account. Because my brother deleted my other one. Have you been playing the new Cardiff route? Why did we not add all of his friends like James? Time, maybe? You know, you got to bear in mind that it's not going to be quick to build a loco. So, you know, the fact that they've had to build a whole new loco and build the timetable and whatever else, it probably took quite a bit of time. Also, maybe, you know, licensing restrictions. Maybe each friend needs to be licensed. Who knows? I don't know how it works. Sorry, Richie. It was preview stream, but he said somebody else did the same. Do you know who it was? I'm not sure. I really wish the Isle of Wight. Really wish this was on the Isle of Wight, especially the long section. Richie, have a look at Discord. Hold on. Oh dear. Chocky Rabbit, what are you doing? Oh yeah, Green Thomas. I wonder where that's from. I've never seen that before. I'm loving the new Cardiff route. It's a good bit of fun. Hey New York, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Have you picked this up? Do you know about Thomas in America? I don't know whether it's an international thing. I'm guessing it is. A bit up to Shanklin. I'll put the 377 on the Isle of Wight. Yeah, because it's third rail, isn't it? Got 43 likes, thank you very much. You're on PS4 and even with the Pendolino it crashes. Get yourself a PS5. That's my only advice I can say. Get yourself a PS5. Wait, there is a sale, but only for East Coast Way and some EMUs. Is there a major one coming soon? I'm not sure. Xbox doesn't seem to have that many sales, does it? Thomas and Friends would be better on Isle of Wight as it seems better. The beauty of it is you can spawn it in if you want to. How much is the Thomas DLC? It's £19.99, just standalone. Or if you don't have West Somerset Railway, it's 30 quid for the West Somerset Railway route and Thomas and Friends. Question for Thomas: can you whistle for me? Can we whistle for Mo? What are we thinking? Shall we whistle for Mo? Oh, you got 3 whistles. There you go. Thomas is international and Polish, and I have watched it. I am doing some route belting on a Train Sim Classic. Don't worry, I am doing. Yeah, Microsoft ain't great for sales. Train Sim World 5 Special Edition is only 33 quid on sale right now. Is that on Xbox? That's pretty decent. Would you get Isle of Wight? Can you spawn this in timetable mode? Yeah, I will do. I'm obviously not going to get it today, but I've got Isle of Wight on the PlayStation. What's your top 10 favourite trains in real life and in Train Sim World 5? Okay, there's a good question. That's a question I can answer twice. Let me get into Washford, and then I'll certainly tell you. Top 10 trains. Oh, goodness gracious me, that's a lot of trains. In no particular order. Top 10 in real life. HST, probably the Great Western. Oh no, in fact no, the Inter-7 City, I think would be up there for in real life. Stop. Oh, there you go. There's your first overshoot of the stream. I'll count that as an overshoot. So Inter-7 City liveried HST looks very nice. I like the 323s, the 170s, the 158s. What else have we got? Flying Scotsman is up there. Mallard is up there. What else have we got? Four more for top 10 in real life. Pendolinos are nice. Quite a fan of them. Oh dear. Well, that's a funky NPC. You can knock that one off as well. I'm trying to think what else I quite like. I quite like the Acela. The Acela's quite nice. But obviously, I've not seen it, so that'll be one for the Train Sim World. What else? What else can I say? Pacers, I quite like the Pacers. They're cute in their own sort of way. I can't think of any others. Ah, the Intercity 91s. Intercity 225s, even Class 91s. They're absolutely beautiful. What else have we got? Trying to think what else. Hey Nod, how you doing? Bingo! Oh, you got bingo. 3 different lines possible with just one more thing on the bingo. Right, okay. Were you first, UK Tag? Let me check. I think you were. I'll check. Check now, hold on. Let me have a look. What are we saying for bingo? So what's your line? Third line down. Funky NPC, overshoot 3.30 and a T-sip. There you go. You win the bingo line. There you go. Congratulations, UK Tag. Right, next is the house. So you've got to get all the squares for the next one. I'll assign you the role after the Discord stream. Congratulations, my friend. As for my favourite trains in Train Sim World, obviously the Acela, really fun to drive. Pendolino is definitely up there. ScotRail 158, I love that. Obviously the 323 West Midlands Railway 323. 170, ScotRail 170 definitely. HST, the East Midlands trains, HST. Flying Scotsman is a good bit of fun to drive. I like the ICE1, that's fun to drive. What else? What other trains do I like in Train Sim World? I'm trying to think now. .395 is a good bit of fun to drive. Pacer, can't forget the Pacer. What else? What else? 710 is quite nice to drive. Quite like the 710s. We need one more. The 37, the ROG 37 because of the thrash. What's your honest opinion on the Cardiff Network route? I haven't got it yet, and mixed reviews. Honestly, it's probably my favourite Train Sim World 5 release so far. You were going too fast, going to 26. Sorry, Urano. I'm trying to slow down where I can. Yeah, Cardiff City Network is definitely one of my favourites. It's up there. It's like if you like Cathcart Circle, you'll like that route. As an ambassador, are you allowed to download mods because there's some really awesome ones? Yeah, I don't think there's any restriction on mods. I just don't. I've only been playing Train Sim World on the PC for about 3 or 4 months, and I've not even delved into mods and stuff. But I do need to look into it. You like to see the Class 86? Full house is impossible. No, it's not going to be. Don't worry. What's the difference between Intercity 225 and a Class 91? I think the Intercity 225s are like there's different classes of them. Because you've got a Class 91. I think there's a Class. Oh gosh, I'm swearing it. There's a Class 90 and 91. And I think there's a Class 80 something. How do I get this train? You buy it. 4F8F? No, I've said the Flying Scotsman. That's the only one I'm going to say. You know that Steams used to run on the tube? Yeah, I know. And it was they quickly stopped that, didn't they? I'm doing good, thank you, Signs. I've got this add-on, but I don't. But it doesn't. I don't know how to work it. Oh, you need to you need to get West Somerset Railway as well. You need to make sure you've got that. The Intercity 225 is the whole train, the 91 is just the loco itself. Ah! There you go. The Isle of Wight is third rail, as its fleet is ex-London Underground. What is your opinion for route belting on Train Sim Classic? What do you mean by route belting? As in like absolutely thrashing it, or do you mean like route mergers? Thanks, Richie. We'll get it now. Casual said it was good too, so I trust you too. Honestly, if you like Cathcart Circle and you like DMUs, you'll love it. How much is this? This is £19.99 just on its own, or you can get a bundle with West Somerset Railway, which is £29.99. Day out with Thomas tomorrow at Florida Railroad. Nice. How do I move down the track without being overtaken? All these cars are waiting for Thomas. You've got to wait for a few minutes. I mean, I think realistically these would open because it's not going anywhere. It'd be cool if you could go in the signal boxes. Should make a Class 168 livery for the Class 170 because that's the train my dad drives on the Chiltern Railway. I think Goose means route building. Gotcha. Richie, look. What am I looking at? What do you mean trespassers? What do you mean trespassers? There isn't any trespassers. Mild May line or South Eastern High Speed plus ScotRail Express for the same price. Mild May is more expensive. Route building on TS Classic. I personally am not a fan of it because I'm not very creative minded and wouldn't be able to build stuff. I'm also not very technical minded, so no, it's not my sort of thing. But it's very cool that people can build their own routes. I love diesels. In my car is diesel. Yeah, you'll like it then. Can you tell Thomas I said hi? Let me whisper in his ear. Where would his ears be? Where would Thomas's ears be? That's a good question. Mo said hi. There you go. I made a Chiltern livery on Creators Club. My name is Zammy Trains. Check me out. I'll have a little look. I normally look at Creators Club stuff in my free time. I fell into that trap once. I was on a live stream once and I looked at the Creators Club and literally the whole chat was, can you look at this? Can you look at that? Can you look at this? And we spent about 20 minutes looking at stuff. And that is not very entertaining content. So I often look at stuff in my own free time. As you came in, the AI went on the tracks. I don't believe you. There's no evidence of it. Alright, should we get going? Off we go. Imagine being on the beach here. Watching Thomas go past. It's going up to 25 in a minute, it's okay. There 2, there 4, there 6, there 8. They're doing something with some freight. Down the hill and round the bend. Thomas has got friends. We're just going where steam trains' ears are. Yeah, of course we are. It's a question. It's a good question. Casually sunbathing then Thomas. Would it be good if the community could make their own DLCs in Train Sim World 5 and then they could cost money or be free? What do you think the editor's about? That's why Incredible Trains and other people have been able to start doing stuff, because the editor became a thing. Got 60 people watching. Hello to all 60 of you. 60 of you. Hope you're all doing splendid. 169 votes and a majority of you saying you love it. Nice. I'm planning to do some filming the trains hopefully on Saturday. Awesome. Is anyone watching the race this weekend? Is anyone getting up at 3 AM for the sprint? I don't think that's how it goes. Don't worry. Yeah, double rail. So the editor, there's a Unreal editor as part of, if you get it on PC, I think. I've just whacked my knee. That really hurt. And with that, obviously that's how Incredible Trains started. That's how Athena Simulations, I believe, has started. And then there's some other people that are doing third party stuff that, you know, they obviously started on the editor. So if you've got the know-how, or you've got a group of people that have the know-how, get downloading the editor, and then I think you can pitch your creation if it's decent enough to dovetail, and then, you know, go from there. They highly encourage anyone to get. They highly encourage people to get involved with the editor, and then once they feel that they've got something, that they can discuss it with Dovetail. What's the editor? It's a thing on the PC. It's called the Unreal editor. I'm not getting up for the sprint. 60 viewers, I know. Norris wins for a second time? Question mark. Do you want to know my prediction? Not Lance Stroll. Logan Sargent wins. Now I'm going to wait for the onslaught of Hey you, casual, be quiet. How to get ahead of a train when trying to do Doppler. How do you get ahead of the train when trying to do Doppler? You can't do it on the console, but on the PC, if you press the free camera, which is 8, and then you also have your mouse like that, and then shift and then the arrow keys. That's how you do it. You can't do it on a controller though. Lance Stroll wins. I would beg to differ. Right, let's do a bit of Doppler. It's a bit of Doppler. World class prediction. You're going to the North Yorkshire Moors Railway on Saturday. Oh, nice one. The guy whose dad drives for Chiltern, you can either check me out or just search 168 Chiltern livery. Many people have also created one. Thomas Doppler indeed. I do it by going ahead of the train before it sets off. That's a good way. A cat in a box. My favourite trains are the 185, 90, 186, 801, 1652. Oh, the 185 is a good one. I'd like to see the 185. I'd love to see a Transpennine Express route. The suspension's cool on Thomas. Hey, Thomas, Animate Fanboy. I love making Thomas videos as well. Great channel, by the way. Thank you very much. I much appreciate it. Welcome aboard. New name in the chat. Hope you're doing well. One of my teacher's friends is Norris's physiotherapist, apparently. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's a bit of a weird claim to fame, but yeah, sure. That bucket. Oh, you can fill buckets up. Let's do this. Oh, it's people. It's people. I bought Blackpool Branches on the PS4 and in December nothing works, constant blue screens at Preston. Oh, but that's on PS4. It's probably because of PS4. I mean, it's nothing to do with... Well, that's nothing to do with Dovetail. That's just the performance of the PS4. One thing I would advise on the PlayStation 4 is check how much DLC you've got installed. If you've got a lot of DLC stored on Train Sim World on the PlayStation 4, it does eat up your memory quite often. So try managing your game content and uninstalling some stuff. Another one to do as well is rebuilding your database when you've got Train Sim, when you're like reinstalling or doing whatever with Train Sim DLC. Rebuild your database because that can usually help you out. If you've never rebuilt your database before, that can cause a lot of crashes in all sorts of games. Nothing to do with Dovetail though. They don't control how your PS4 performs. You know what? The HST in Mexico now. I was angry because I saw a video of the HST in Mexico crashing into a car. You went to school with Spider-Man's cousin. Hey, I tell you what. My little claim to fame is I went to the same college as Taron Egerton. There you go. How's it going, Ollie? I'm doing very well, thank you. Hey, Matthew Blackwell. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. We are driving a bit of Thomas. I wonder how many Thomases you can spawn in. Now, that's a question. Who's better, Batman or Spider-Man? Spider-Man, because he's actually got powers. What route are we doing? We're doing the West Somerset Railway. Does it with nothing installed? Just Trains told me it's an issue with the core route in Train Sim World 5. Dovetail told me it's a known issue in January. I'm awaiting patch. That's so weird. I've not had any issues with Blackpool Ranches. It's a bit power intensive, yeah, but it shouldn't be an issue. I think that sounds like a PS4. I think that sounds like an actual PS4 problem, not a route issue. Tip: if you own Mild Mainline, don't have all the DLC turned on, as the longer ones like the 390 and the 700 take up a lot of memory. Before you set off, can you spawn another Thomas at the other end? I will once we get to Minehead. We're not far away from Minehead now. I said Batman because he has all the gadgets. It's the newest Spider-Man. What's his name? Tom Holland. I put Thomas on Boston and he got chased by an Acela. Ah, nice. Who won, Acela or Thomas? When I'm doing Train Simulator, I'm thinking of doing it to make it look like the Railway Series Train Simulator videos that I streamed on YouTube. Matthew's posted a YouTube logo there. Not Tobey Maguire from the original, no. Works fine with Train Sim World 4 on PS4 and on PS5. Is Blackpool Branches the only route you've got on Train Sim World 5? I'm not too sure how to help you there. If you've already spoken to Dovetail about it, then it should be. I don't understand. British Ace put it on the Brighton main line. Yeah, I saw that. What was more YouTube and a big YouTube? Casual has confirmed the station. He had one door on the platform. It was the one that had 0. You can do races on Train Sim World. I've done one. I've done them as well, don't you worry. Hey Elijah, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Can you do Thomas 225 mile an hour? Maybe not on this route. It's a PS4 issue, unfortunately. I don't think there's much that can be done other than upgrade your console. I didn't know about that on the issue on PS4. So what you're saying is when you load up Blackpool branches, it just doesn't work. I'll have to have a little look into that. Hey Jonathan, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Do you live in the UK? Yes. What is the difference between the DVT and a 91? Except for the fact that they are class 91s and they can be driven from both sides. No idea. No idea. I'm not an expert. I will have to reiterate this. I'm not a train expert in the slightest. I just think they're cool. Can you edit the actual whistles? No, they're random. So, sometimes it'll do 1, sometimes it'll do 3, sometimes it'll do 2. Yeah. Yeah, it's very random. You can't insert Thomas into other routes. I live stream every Saturday between 2 and 5. And I'm going to do it on Sunday because I'm at the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. We have to do a stream where we test your knowledge. Ooh, that sounds like an idea. Anything near Preston Station causes crash to blue screen. It works on Train Sim World 4 absolutely fine. There's something in the core in Train Sim World 5. That's weird. I'll have to test that. Leave it with me, Flano. I'll hook up my PlayStation 4 and I'll try that at some point over the weekend. And I'll update you. See if I'm experiencing the same issue. I've never experienced that, I won't lie to you. That seems very bizarre. It's the first I've heard of that as well. What's your favourite heritage railway? I've only been to a couple. I used to work on the Talyllyn for a bit. I quite like GCR. Went to GCR recently. Seven Valley's quite nice as well. Class 220 Voyager with DLC would be cool. Hi Colette, how are you doing? You are a train expert, awesome. A Kahoot stream with viewers. That could be quite cool actually. I will do, Flano. I'll keep you updated. If you're in the Discord server, I'll post an update in there. 91 cannot run on diesel lines, need AC power. That makes sense. Can't do any services or scenarios. That's so weird. Heard someone say about a stream where we ask questions. So Richie, what year was the Flying Scotsman built? Difficulty easy. Ah, I know that one. He says. Was it 1923? There we go, there's a little 4-line run with Thomas. I quite enjoyed that. Do you like Turbo Stars? Yes. SimSig stream when? I looked at that, it weren't on sale. I'll tell you what you can expect to see, something close with signals. How about Rail Route? Does that sound good? Rightio, there you go. What is the only station on the London Underground that is not open to the public? I'm not going to be answering any questions. No more questions. What about the North Yorkshire Moors Railway? It looks good, but I've never been. What line do you most want in Train Sim World, Richie? Or Harrogate line? Just going to say that for you. I have to kick my chair. Ouch. Right, let's continue. Return to free roam. Right. Let's do that. So, should we drive a bit of diesel? Should we do a bit of diesel running? When did Aston Villa win their last trophy? Oh, far too long ago. Right. I very quickly need to just go and speak to Shan about something. So, I'll be right back. It's not a toilet break. I'm just going to speak to very quickly about something. So, 2 seconds. Hello, I'm back. I did bring some water. There we go. Swarm 5 Thomases in, then couple them up. Right. Okay. Hold on. I'm just having a. Will Aston Villa win the Champions League? No. You're dreaming. Right. Let's do it. Should we spawn in some Thomases? Right. Thomas. Spawn him in. What's Y? What? Hold on. I'll do it the long way. Spawn Thomases. Thomas. Light Loco. There you go. There's one there. You can spawn. Oh dear. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh, you can't spawn that many. You can't spawn that many in. Okay. No, I'll tell you what. We'll do. Hold on. Let me go to the main menu. Can we do a top speed test? What is Sodor? Seems like a heritage railway, but a giant mainline station. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure what it's based off. Can diesel do only freight? Hold on a minute. I think he does a passenger service. Manual of Man City, none of the above. Thomas on the 4th bridge, that would be class. Right, let's go back into the West Somerset Railway. Let's go on foot to Minehead. Let's do that. Right then. Let's bring him in. There's the troublesome trucks. Thomas is there too. Thomas is coming in, look at that. Got a troublesome trucks and then you got Thomas too. There you go. Oh, wait, what? No, he's brought them in. So I'm guessing he's brought them in. Come here, you. Yeah, a diesel can do passenger services because he goes and steals the coaches. Yeah, that makes sense. Right then. Thomas. Let's bring in Thomas. Inquisitive, yeah. Thank you, Casual. Right. There's one Thomas, and then hold on. There's another Thomas. Hold on. Wait. And then another Thomas. Wait. And then we've got another Thomas. Wait. And then we got another Thomas. Right, should we couple these together? I know you meant football. How do you get up here? Ah, there you go. Oh no, I didn't want to do a service. Alright, okay. Right, let me just go forward. Is he coupled? Hold on. Can you couple them? There we go. Okay, cool. Wait, hold on. There we go. There we go. Oh, I haven't coupled them too. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there's a couple of Thomas. Oh dear me. Right, look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Should we spawn some more in? Right, can we spawn in 10 Thomases? We've got 6 here. Let's spawn in some more. Right. There's one. Hold on. There's another. Hold on. There's another. And there's another. How you doing, Jamie? Hope you're doing well. I'm just currently spawning in as many Thomases as I can. We've got 10. We've got 10 Thomases in. Oh, I love it. I love it. Can we spawn some more in? No, I don't want to overload it. Can we couple them up, though? Right. Let's go out of here. Wait. Yeah, got another one. Can we do another one? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Lovely. One more. Is that all of them? It is. Lovely stuff. Look at that. Wonderful. Right, I'm going to go to the front and drive all of them. Let's do that. I can imagine this is going to be incredibly powerful. What do you think? This is going to be incredibly powerful, isn't it? Use the whistle. Oh, will it whistle on all of them? Right then. Let's set a path. Set a path. Go down there. Should be able to go in a second. Wait for signals to change. Okay, that's fine. I can wait for the signals to change. We're probably waiting for diesel, aren't we? Possibly. I'm good. Good to hear. I bet you're finally glad to see this in Train Sim World, aren't you? It's beautiful. I must admit, I'm really enjoying it. It's proper nostalgic. Oh, I was hoping all of them would go off. That'd be cool. Right. Now that we've got all these Thomases... Right, hold on. Right, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, we've got all 10. So now that we've got all these coupled up, will they all move together? Can the Thomas train go? Let's go. Oh my goodness! Look at the power on it! This is brilliant! Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh, this is brilliant. The power. They have got some power. Look at them go. I love it. Richie, check this Discord. I certainly will do in a second. Glad to hear you're enjoying it. I love it. I love it. Who doesn't love Thomas, eh? Look at him go! Oh! I love it. That's fantastic. There you go. That's absolutely brilliant. Right, can we get up to 25? Go full speed. No. No, line speed. Could you imagine, right, being at this level crossing and just seeing 10 Thomases? You waiting for the short to be released? Shh, shh. No short here. I'm not gonna crash. I'm not gonna crash it. They're all in sync. I love it. Right, up to 25. Up to 25 mile an hour. Come on, Thomases. Let's do it. Here we go. We're on the move. Right, should we do a bit of Doppler? Should we do a flyby shot? That's absolutely fantastic. That is absolutely brilliant. Ah. 10 Thomases on the go. Off they go. I love it. I love it. Right. Enough of that chaos. Let's do something else. You've got a red. Yeah, I know. That's why I got out. Right. Let's do a bit of diesel, shall we? Let's do a little bit of diesel. 10 Thomases proceeds to slap yourself in the face. Right. Let's do a bit of diesel. That's that one. It's a bit of stabling. Trying to think what we could do. 10 diesel. No. Does he work in Formation Designer? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Let's do that. Do a little turnaround thing. That could be quite cool. There was like could have sworn there was a service or one. Check TSC chat. I certainly will do. What a great advertisement for the brand, of course. I might do one of the scenarios actually. Let's have a look. That's not the scenario, is it? Do that. Diesel and the fireworks. That could be quite cool. Use diesel. What's that one? Can you choose who to play as? That's quite cool.
Diesel in distress.
Oh, let me jump.
After coupling the fireworks train to Annie and Clarabelle, Thomas...
I thought I was able to choose who I wanted to play as. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll do that one. We'll do that one. Quick 30 little 30 minute scenario.
And the fireworks. Meanwhile, Diesel was thinking of more ways he could get Thomas into trouble. As he approached Willerton Station, he saw the station master talking to one of the passengers. He was telling them about the fireworks display to be held at the party later that night.
Here he is.
Diesel kept listening until he suddenly noticed a particular line of trucks waiting in the siding. They were waiting for Thomas to collect them and take them to the party. Diesel eyed the trucks with interest, and a devious idea came to him. If Mr. Peters thinks Thomas is so special, Let's see how he feels when his precious fireworks train is misplaced, he said slyly to himself.
Oh. What's he gonna do here?
So when the coast was clear, these
Gonna head off for the night. No worries, UK tag. Catch you later. And catch you later too, Mikey. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciated. Shame it isn't Ringo Starr doing a voiceover. Could you imagine how much it would have cost? So yeah, this is a cool little... I'm just going to show you this start bit. I'm not going to do the full scenario. So obviously if you jump into a scenario, it gives you these sorts of like stop markers and stuff. And you do different things. So you can do different things like that. So that's what you can do with the scenarios. So I'm going to jump into a service. One little service with diesel. So let's do... I'm going to do that diesel turnaround one there. Got some stabling. Nah, we'll do that one. We'll do that one. That looks good. Can't hear the narrator very well. I was thinking that. I'd have to mess around with my audio. Right, here we go. Let's take these for a bit. It's quite cool, diesel. I'm not a fan of the new Thomas DLC, but it does look really fun and looks a lot better than I anticipated. Exactly. Don't judge everything like, you know, when people are saying certain things in certain places. Just make your own opinion of it. Do a service where he uses the coaches. That's what I was looking for. There probably is one. It's okay. What do we do on this one? We're going up to Bishop's Lydiard. The design for Thomas looks pretty cool. It does look really cool. You love the diesel impression. It's cool, isn't it? The voice actors are quite cool. I think the actual voice actor is one of the ones that voiced it from, like, is it season 17 through to 21 or something like that. Gonna be gone for a little bit. I'll be back though. No worries, Ollie. Catch you in a bit. Get a little bit of a flyby. There you go. I love the Troublesome Trucks faces. I think they look brilliant. I really do. Let's hear the diesel horn. Hold on. I hope you can hear that alright. It's your birthday on Tuesday. Happy birthday for Tuesday. The design for Thomas is pretty cool, and so is Diesel. Yeah, I mean, personally, I prefer Thomas. I do prefer Thomas because he's blue. I've been so quiet. I'm impressed with myself. Check the chat. I did check, but there was nothing in there. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong one, like a silly sausage. Oh my goodness! Yeah, look at all the Thomases. Look at all of them. It looks cool, but just a little pricey. To be fair though, if you get it bundled with the West Somerset Railway, it does kind of make it a bit cheaper, in a way. Jamie, if you're still here, who's your favourite, Thomas or Diesel? Can you keep the camera on Thomas's face? I'll certainly try. We'll go inside as well. Quite a nice little view inside. Is it basically an 08? Is Diesel meant to be an 08? What's his number? Does he have a number? No, he doesn't, does he? All the troubles and truck spaces as well. They're not as good as the original. My birthday's just been, it would have been the 16th of March. Well, happy birthday for the 16th of... Happy belated birthday. If you could have one heritage railway in Train Sim World, what would it be? I was speaking to Casual about this actually, and we both agreed that the Great... It is the Great Central, isn't it? Great Central Railway would be good. GCR. That'd be a really, really fun route. Or maybe even North Yorkshire Moors. That could be quite a good one as well. Hello Metro, hope you're doing well. Andrew, is there really a difference between the 08 and the 09? Isn't it just gearing differences? You tell me. I'm not too sure. I'm not much of an expert. The Watercress line. Whereabouts is the Watercress line? I've not actually heard of that. Sorry, I went quiet for a minute because I was just plugging my laptop in. Don't want to mess up. Don't want to mess up. How you doing, Tyler? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Just checked on the sub count as well, and we have just had 6 new people subscribe in the last 10 minutes. So welcome to all the new people that are jumping onto the channel. Hope you're doing splendid. We are driving Diesel on the West Somerset Railway. We're going to drive him for a little bit, and then we're going to jump into another route. I've got an idea of what I want to do next. Need to get down to 5 miles an hour. Alton to Alsford. Is that how you say that? Is that near Alton Towers? What is your favourite TV show? The original Thomas, Postman Pat, or Find the Sun? Oh, I loved a bit of Postman Pat. I tell you what I really liked when I was a kid. Rory the Racing Car. Does that surprise you? See, I don't know the difference. I'm American. We all have in the States is EMDs and GE locos. Does anyone? What's the main difference between a Class 08 and a Class 09? Oh, this is interesting. We're actually going onto the main line by the looks of things. Let's get Richard to 4K. Ah, I much appreciate it. I really appreciate that. Are you doing West Coast Mainline South Train Sim World 5? But what train should I drive? Can you pick, please? Pendolino. It's in the name. It's 4K likes. I'll be back in 5 minutes. No worries. Complete opposite of Alton Towers. It's down south near Winchester. Thank you very much for wishing me a late happy birthday. No worries. Hey Paul, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. How are you finding Thomas and Diesel? The Class 09 is uprated and goes faster. Are we still on for Saturday, by the way? If so, I will shout it from the rooftops just now. Principal difference between an 08 and an 09 was their gearing. The 09s were built with a higher top speed of 27.5 miles an hour. Oh, breakneck speed. The gears, the Class 09 can pull less but go faster. The Class 08 can pull more but go slower. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. When are we seeing Thomas? Just a minute ago. Or what's that? Oh, you'll find out. Me and Paul may or may not have something in mind. Yeah, I think so. You'll have time to make ETS work. Okay. So, as it stands, on Saturday night, UK time, Sunday night for Australian time, me and Paul are thinking of doing a collaborative stream where we play a bit of Euro Truck Simulator. If that's your sort of thing. It's going to be we did it the other week, but it's going to be sort of like the first time doing sort of like a convoy and stuff in like a dedicated stream. I've not decided whether I'm streaming it on my end just yet, just because obviously I don't know how to set it up through Discord and whatever. But if not, I will definitely be live with Paul. So make sure to check that out. Gotta go soon. No worries. No worries. Hey Reggie, how you doing? If I love Thomas and Friends, I'm on the right channel. Ah, there you go. If you like Thomas and Friends, you are certainly at the right place. If you like trains in general, you're in the right place. I like Rory the racing car, so I guess we have something in common. Oh yeah, I love Rory the racing car. That's why I like F1. Shocker there. Gotta go. Catch you later, AJs. Thank you for coming in. Doctor says 12 weeks. Dear me. You don't want to hear that, do you? You love a bit of ETS. Oh, yes. You can join. We'll if you're nice, we'll let you in the convoy. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Get plenty of lemsip down you. I also like Trucker Tim, if you haven't heard of him. Yeah, I know of Trucker Tim. He's on TikTok, isn't he? There we go. Cool. Lovely stuff. Right, now what do we need to do? We need to go somewhere. Do we need to change the points? I'd imagine we do, yep. Change the points there. Oh, cool. Okay. Nice. So we're going to go back up here and then go forwards. Beautiful. Right, okay. How do we go backwards? Do we just reverse that way? That's easy enough. Gotta go now, Richie. See you next stream. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Neil. Much appreciate it. Catch you later. Take care. More if my PC play is nice. Someone's just asking me in the Discord what's my job. My job is I'm a penguin inspector. Hello, Richie. Just finished a pretty long session on F124. Ooh, did you win? You're working on rail replacement. Great Western Main Line Resident to Bath via Chippington this short all weekend. I'm coordinator at Swindon Saturday afternoon and night, and Bath Spa Sunday all day. Well, if you don't believe I like the racing car, well, did you see the crossover I did with Postman Pat Thomas? No, I didn't. I didn't even know this triangle was there before this scenario. It's quite cool. I thought you'd have to go onto the main line and go back up again. How's the penguin inspecting going? Yeah, they're a bit snappy. They're a bit slippy as well. Swindon mentioned did my work experience there about 8 years ago. You have a Trucker Tim hat? I didn't realise he had merch. Should I do some merch? I wouldn't do merch. I probably would, but not this early on. I'm nowhere near popular enough to do any form of merch. You're doing career mode with Williams, Season 1 Netherlands. Ooh, 100% wet. Oh dear. Pingo! Are you really a penguin inspector? Yeah, of course I am. Why would I say it if I wasn't? Thomas Animate Fanboy, I really appreciate you're very passionate with what you're saying, but there's quite a bit of self-promo coming from you, so let's tone it down a little bit, please. I'm all for the little bit, but most of your comments have been about self-promotion, so... When are we going back to Thomas? We'll put Thomas on a route in a second, and I'll let you lot decide. I was happy when I won Monza. Ah, bingo. Not. Just had a couple of more new subscribers, so welcome aboard to the new people that have just subscribed. Hope you're all doing splendid. Hello Oscar, hope you're doing well. I've got 60 people watching, hope you're all doing absolutely splendid. Welcome back, Signs. Hope you're doing well. We've also got 58 likes. That's mad. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone, coming in and supporting the stream tonight. Much appreciated. I got Thomas to 99. I can't pass. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll have a little look, Thomas. When we see Thomas, can we have him whistle 2 times? He's whistled a lot for you tonight. He's gone to bed. Be nice if we had a Class 43 on the mainline HST running an AI service. I think they do that, but I don't have Great Western Express installed on the PC. Oh, sorry, I'm not even focusing there. Right, we need to do the next thing. That's all fine. That's all good. And back up the line we go. Does Diesel have an animation for when he horns? Good question. No, he doesn't. He's always animating stuff though. He's got a little tongue as well. He's got a tongue too. Thank you, Casual. You just love Thomas. No, I appreciate the enthusiasm. I think it's cool as well. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear me. Have you ever played Minecraft? Yeah, I have. You're on it tonight? Yeah, he's on it tonight. Yeah, I used to play Minecraft all the time back in the day. We can try a couple of 10 diesels. Ah, not again. Not again. Got 240 votes in the poll. That's nuts. But the Wood headline, I actually love it and highly recommend it. Is that on TSC? Oh, obviously it's on TSC. Is that what does that include? I know that's the old Glossop line, isn't it? We can soon get up to 25. Couple 10 Diesels and 5 Thomases. Can Diesel and Thomas couple to one another? That would be a cool little thing to find out. Thomas is also at Drayton Manor. Yes, he's been at Drayton Manor for a very long time. Maybe one day we could do, for 4,000 subscribers, a Minecraft stream. I tell you what I did once. So when I used to play, Minecraft back in the day, I actually built like little cities and stuff before I started playing like City Skylines, and I built like a train station and a train. I wonder if I could recover it, because obviously it's signed up to an account I've got, so I'd need to find out. Hey James, it's a long time since I've been able to play Train Sim World. The Thomas add-on is on the West Somerset Railway, but are you allowed to use him on other routes, and if so, will AI work around him? We're going to find that out momentarily. Yes, Diesel and Thomas double head. Ah, there you go. Oh, there's a scenario where Thomas goes and saves Diesel. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Like I say, I've not really played the scenarios too much. Comes with the Class 76 and the 08, but there's 2 other DLCs you can get, like the Class 77. There's also a Class 506, which is like the commuter train for the Woodhead line. Yeah, so for those of you that aren't aware, Train Simulator Driver in the chat there is another one of the fellow ambassadors, and if you've got any questions that I can't answer, he'll certainly be able to help you out. Also, if you need any help with any tutorials or anything like that, he's got plenty of stuff like that on, not just Thomas, but all sorts of stuff though, so make sure to go and check him out, and yeah, hopefully, if you've got any questions, he can help you out. Yes, because of the British Aces video yesterday. Yeah, he did something on the Brighton Mainland, didn't he? I had 26 Annies yesterday. About 10-15 minutes ago, we coupled 10 Thomases together. I coupled 10 Thomases together, and then Jamie came in from Dovetail, and I was like, oh. I was like, you see me cause chaos. HST Pendolino, IETs and Voyages in order to 1 to 4. Bottom of that is the IETs, for sure. The IETs look cool, but the seats are awful. Next is Voyages. I am not a massive fan of the internals of a Voyager, but they look nice. Pendolinos look stunning, but you can't beat a HST, can you? Oh, yeah, signs. I'm going to reiterate. Questions about this DLC. Question about this, not general questions. Not of, you know, not questions like, why did she leave me and stuff like that. Not stuff like that. Questions like, how much is the game and stuff like that. Within reason as well. Bear in mind he's got a spanner, so if you ask too many silly questions, he will just time you out. And I don't blame him. Well, up to 25. Full beans. Oh, my bad. I'd probably agree with you, but swap 1 with 2. You'd probably put Pendolino first, wouldn't you? Can Thomas pull more trains? No, he can only pull the troublesome trucks and Annie and Clarabelle. Can't pull anything else. Aldwych. Oh, there you go. Get a bit of flyby in Diesel. Oh, that was a good bit of Doppler, wasn't it? Definitely not being biased. Hey, you like what you like. No one can take that away from you. If you like Pendolinos, you like Pendolinos. If you like HSTs, you like HSTs. If you like Shunters, you like Shunters. You like bicycles? You like bicycles? Whatever. Oh, we've just ticked over 3,310 subscribers, which on the YouTube looks like 331, which is a class of train. Thank you very much. The other day we had 323. That's crazy that. We've had almost 100 subscribers in a couple of days. Thank you very much everyone for coming in and subscribing. And welcome to all the new people. Is Thomas faster than any other engines on here? Yeah, probably a Class 08. What's your favourite route outside of London? Birmingham Cross City, because I am, if you can't tell, a Brummie. So, yeah, I'm quite biased. But bias aside, probably 5 Circle. Or probably Cardiff. Cardiff's up there. Class 331 Northern Train, yes. Ricky? Right. There's a rule, right? You call me Ricky, and you get the ban. This is where I just see this is where I see casual ban you. No, it's okay, I'll let you off. You can have one pass. Whilst we roll along, should we do one last check of the bingo? I'll say one last check. Should we see where we're at with the bingo? So we've got the line. We've had 50 viewers, thank you very much. Full beans. We've not had a toilet break. That's mad. Whistle, we've had that. Train whistle again, yeah. Shanban, we've not had one of them, but we've had a casual thing. What do we call it? The casual cut-off. Doppler, we've had 40 likes, smash that. Funky NPC, yep. We've had an overshoot, yep. 3.30, yep. T-Sip, yep. Game crash, not quite. The game did freeze on me though for a moment when I was in the map. Spad, no. Cat meow, no. Train delay. So the bottom line is near and impossible. Do you rickroll people when you call them Ricky? When they call you Ricky? That's a good idea. That's actually a really, really good idea. I'm gonna have to use that in my defence. Media IET number 1 Pendolino 2 class 3873. Casual kick, yeah. Richie, I have 155 subscribers and the subscriber goal is 1,000. Keep it up. Keep up the content. You'll hit it in no time. So do I get rickrolled? I need to think of how to do it. I need to get like a little sound effect, which is the start of the song. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. There you go. That's what I'll do. I'll just sing a bit of sing a bit of the song. Do you know what? Rick Astley's got some absolute belters. You know, he really does. He's got together forever, forever and more. Together forever with you. Catch you later, Tyler. Thank you very much for coming in. Much appreciated. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and is it desert you? Oh, we're coming into Bishop's Lydia. Oh, there it is. There it is. We're going to clip this one. Don't get copyrighted. I've already muted the game audio, don't you worry. You met Rick Astley at work? Don't quit your day job. What, looking after the penguins? What's in the sidings? Not sure. Stuff, I think. Oh my goodness, we're not even looking at what we're doing. There was almost a spad there. There we go. There we go. Lovely stuff. So that was a little look at Diesel. Right. You can see as well when you stop, it does a thing. You can also carry on going. How you doing, British Rail fan? Hope you're doing well. Currently playing Northeast Corridor Train Sim on Roblox. I tried playing that. I couldn't get my head around it. Watch Richie Spad now. Yeah, he sang at the hotel. Oh, nice. Should I buy West Somerset Railway? Yeah, with this as well. Put it this way, right? If you get West Somerset Railway and you get Thomas, you're getting both the route and this DLC for a bit cheaper. Think of it that way. Right. Now it's your time. Now it's your turn. Right. I'm going to load up. These are the only routes I have available on the PC. Well, not only. The ones I've got installed on the thing, and I'm not going to bother installing any others. So, choose a route for us to run Thomas on. Choose a route for us to run Thomas on. The third one on my screen is the one we'll do. Let's have a look. Right, quite a few votes coming in there. So we've got Bakerloo line, Bakerloo, Baker Poo Poo. Does that count? Does that count? That would be Bakerloo. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a bit of both. The general consensus is Bakerloo and Cardiff. So what we'll do is Bakerloo. We'll jump into. We'll just do it in the free roam version. That's West Somerset. Where is it? London Bakerloo, free roam. We'll just drive him for a bit. Do that. You streaming on Twitch right now? I'm watching your stream. Oh, nice. Right then. Will he work? That's the all important question. Can we get Thomas in? Hummus. I said hummus. Right. Well, right. Can we spawn? Can we spawn him in? What's he going to look like? We've got Thomas on the Bakerloo line. Look at that. Brilliant. Lovely stuff. Right, can we get going? He's actually quite big, isn't he? Oh, you can't actually look outside the thingy. Right, we need to set a path. So, how do you set a path? There we go. Hold on. Set path. We'll just go. We'll go one station. Obviously, ow, you can't look outside. I'm doing good, thank you, Vast Jonia. Is that how you say your name? I'm not doing too bad. Here we go. Thomas on the Bakerloo line. We can't go outside, but we can certainly get going. We're gonna clip through the wall, aren't we? He isn't gonna fit in the tunnel. No, he's not. He's not. But we should be all right. We should be absolutely fine. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, okay. Maybe. Oh, I'm stuck. Let me turn my torch on. We can't see anything. Just say vast. Okay, no worries. We're just going to go and hope for the best. What I'll do is that. It's just darkness. Steam trains on the underground aren't exactly accurate. That's true. That's true. Right. Where's the next station? Where even is the next? Oh, I see light. I see light appearing. I think. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh yeah. Right. Can we get out? Let's jump out. Jump out. No, jump out. Oh, okay, we can't get out. Oh, what happened there? Oh, he's batted. Oh dear. I should have pressed C. Right, there you go. Well, that's Thomas on the Bakerloo line. Steam did run on the it did run on the underground. Yeah, it did for a brief bit of time, didn't it? Dear me. Right, next we're going to run it amongst all the different thingies. So let's do it on here. Let's go to Heath High Level. There we go. Heath High Level. We'll go in the morning. And we'll drive him down to Cardiff Central. Sound like a plan? We can, yeah, you can tick that off. You can tick that off. I'll let that one slide. Oh, hello. Oh, place the route map. Hello, 150. How you doing? Right. Thomas. Let's bring in Thomas. Let's spawn him in there. Here, we've got Thomas in Wales. Let's go. Right. Let's do this. We need to set a path as well. I keep forgetting you can't do it that way. Right. Set path to Cardiff Central. Tried to go past Heath High Level with it. Maybe not. Confirm. Pick confirm, Max. Right. Here we go. Let's drive Thomas in Wales. Let's go. Here we go. Look at it go. Look how quick it's going. Oh my goodness. No, no, no. Did you see what happened? Did you see what happened? Did you see what was going to happen? Yeah. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh dear. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. You didn't see anything there. I'll tell you what we are going to do. Because there's a red signal there. Don't worry, I've got my high vis on. Got my high vis jacket on, it's alright. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. Thomas. Thomas tank engine. Here he is. Right, let's try that again. Do 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 do. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gonna make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Right, let's try that again. Let's go. Up to 75 miles an hour. Can we get Thomas to 75 miles an hour? Let's find out. Well, we're at 25. He's certainly shifting. We're certainly getting a good old shimmy on here. Right, 30 mile an hour. Full beans. Full beans. Let's go. Come on, Thomas. Up to 75. Catch you later, Goose. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciated. We need the 10 Thomases back. No, we're not spawning in 10 Thomases again. Oh no, we've got another red signal. No! No! Come on. 50 mile an hour. Can we get up to 75? That's what we want to do. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to make sure that whatever's coming this way... Ah! That's going to be a problem, isn't it? That's going to be a problem. That's why we've got a red. Alright, let's slow down then. Let's slow down. We've got a train ahead of us. We can't go that quick. Welcome back, Ollie. Hope you're doing well. And stop. And stop there. There we go. There we go. Use free roam mode. That's a good shout. That is a good shout, isn't it? I wanted to drive it amongst the... Oh, we can go again now. We can go again. Can you shove Thomas with a 153? No. I should have deleted it, shouldn't I? Right. How quick can we do this? Right, come on, we're up to 50. Come on, 25 more. Right, what's this? I think it would be funny if Thomas could couple to absolutely anything. That would be really funny. Right, we're past 50 mile an hour. Come on, 75. We're almost there. Should we do a flyby shot? Hold on. Let's do a bit of a flyby. Let's do a little bit of a flyby shot at 50 mile an hour. Look at him go! Look at him go! Off he goes. Right. Whilst we've got a train ahead of us, wherever it is. Hold on. Ah, panic. Can I delete it? Remove train. Confirm. Ah, no, 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 no! No! Oh dear. Oh, it's not going to happen, is it? Right. I've got another idea. I have got another idea. I think we do it on this route. Should we do it in the... No, we should be absolutely fine, I think. Maybe if we go to this side and do it this way. Can someone give me a number between 1 and 9? 27. Is that how it works? Would you recommend Thomas? Yeah, definitely. If you like Thomas, you like a bit of nostalgia, and you like scenarios and stuff, you'll certainly enjoy this one. This is cool. It spawns you at the main entrance. I've never noticed that. That's really cool. I know I deleted the wrong train. It's alright. All you have to do is get on the train, CJ. Robots. Robotniks. Oh, hello. Right then. Let's spawn in Thomas. Not even typing. Thomas. Right. Oh no, do you know what we've got to do? We've got to race the Class 350. Let's race the Class 350 with Thomas. Get in then. Right, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We need to set our path. We're gonna do it. We're gonna race Thomas. If we can. Right. I mean, it's gone. Right. We can go. There goes that 350 with a little bit of a head start. Can we go? And can we race the 350? Let's go. That 350 is probably going to leave us in the dust, but it's alright. It's okay. Let's do it. How quickly can we get Thomas up to 75 miles an hour? And can we catch up that 350? Let's do it. This is giving me painful memories when I worked here. Just need someone to choose what line I drive on the Frankfurt U-Bahn, with the exception of the U7. You see the suspension on the coach is there as well. Here we go. Up to 35. That 350 is completely gone. So I just want to see how quickly we can get the 170? It's not 170, is it? Right, apparently the speed limit's 110. Do you think we could do it? Do you think we could get to 110? What if you use multiple Thomases? That's a smart move. That's too big brain of a move for me to understand. No, I won't use too many Thomases. Or use diesel. Is there any electric trains in the Thomas series? He's off. We're at 50 miles an hour. He's certainly shifted. Off he goes. Off he goes. Come on. Can we get 50? Can we get to 60? At least. Oh, there's a Pendolino. That scared the life out of me. It'd be cool if you could pull the Thomas with Pendolino. There's a Chinese one, would you believe is electric? Right, we're at 60. Any quicker? Well, there's a 350. It's not the 350 we're racing, but it's a 350 nonetheless. Could you imagine? Could you imagine, right, just being on a 350 and then seeing Thomas? What other Steam locos do you have? I don't have any others on the PC, but on the PlayStation I've got them all. I've got the, what was it, the 8F, the 6P, the 4F. Thomas happily chuffed across the West Coast main line until in the distance a Pendolino ran into him. It'd be cool if you could pull Thomas with an ICE or something. Oh, that would be incredible. Hey, here you go. That 350 stopped. We're beating that 350. Ah, nice. There we go. Thomas can beat a class 350, albeit it's stopped. It's alright. Haha, bye 350. Is it coming again now? Oh no. Come on, Thomas, get to 100 mile an hour. Oh, you can't seem to go any quicker than 64. Is that his max speed, 64? Oh, we need to do it on the Licky incline, don't we? Do you think Train Sim World 5 is better on Xbox or PC? Well, PC, because I don't have an Xbox. What's the interior of the coaches like? I'll show you, Ben, when we get stopped in a second. Free roam with Thomas, Class 350 and Pendolinos for the photo mode. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now, I can't seem to go any quicker than 64. That's the quickest Thomas seems to go. So what we'll do is we'll do a little flyby, I think. Let's do a little flyby. He goes fast downhill. Out of the routes I've got, is there any downhill sections? The only one I can think of is Birmingham's Cross City, but I don't have that on the PC. Here you go, a little bit of a Thomas flyby, bit of Thomas Doppler. Oh, and a bit of Pendolino too. Of course, you got to get the Pendolino in here. There you go. Spawn another Thomas and he'll go faster. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Try doing it on Cajon Pass. See if I've got Cajon Pass. I think. Is that part of the special edition? Hold on. I've got an idea. Let's see how feasible this is. If I very quickly just put the Be Right Back screen on, I might be able to just mute that. I'm still here. Hold on, bear with me. Hopefully we're still streaming. Hopefully we're still live. Yeah, it's all good. Right. Let me just look. See if I can... properties. What other routes have I got? I've got King's Egtail Barn. Mittenwald Barn would take too long to download. I've got Sherman Hill. That could be interesting. That could be very interesting. I thought I would have had Cajon Pass. I do have Cajon Pass. Now, that's a question. I'm gonna do Sherman Hill because that's only 5 gig. I wonder how long that's going to take to download. Let's see how long that's going to take to download. It might... 15 minutes. 10 minutes? Sherman Hill... Well, it is a massive hill, isn't it? 6 minutes, apparently, to install it. So, just chatting for 6 minutes? 5 minutes? Okay, hold on. Spawn at the concrete plant. I think that's the highest point. Okay. Well, whilst that installs, should we have a little look at the bingo? So we've had 50 viewers, full beans. We've not had a toilet break. We've had whistle. There's 2 whistles there. There you go. Shamban we've not had, and we won't have because she's fallen asleep. I can hear her snotty slipping away. So that's not going to happen. Doppler we've had many times. 40 likes again. Thank you very much. Funky NPC. Yep. Overshoot 3.30. We've smashed that. Well and truly smashed that. T-Sip. Game crash. We've had T-Sip. We've not had a game crash. We have had a spad. We've not had a cat meow, and we've not had a train delay. Can you recreate Thomas's big adventures? You certainly can do if you want to, Carter. You can do anything you want with Thomas, within reason. What's your favourite trains in world route? It'd be Birmingham Cross City. Easily. 3 minutes this is going to take to install. We have had a spad yet. We have had a spad. My stream's really behind on me on my laptop. What's everyone else's favourite train sim world route? No, you can't strap Thomas to an 87. That'd be silly. I've just punched my keyboard again. Can you see how fast Diesel can go? Probably the same. He's like that one time when I spawned in a class 158. The ScotRail 158 on was that Sherman Hill as well? I think it might have been. Well, let me just turn them off. So I am still here. Don't worry. 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes it's going to take to install. 2.5 gig out of 5.2. Cross City is a good choice. If I had it on the PC, I'd do it. Blackpool, but I love 700 on South East and high speed. Cathcart's a good shout. Yes, British Rail fan. How can I help you? I only have to home pass West Coast Main Line, San Bernardino, Frankfurt, Volder, and Blackpool branches. You need to get the special edition. I've just picked up the special edition and got like another 5 routes. Cross City is my local line, and I love the 323. Oh, nice. I bet you're missing them now, though, ain't you? I wish we had Isle of Wight. I know, yeah, that's the only one I don't have. You know you can walk through Diesel's door when it's closed? Here we go. 1.5 minutes. Can I shove him with a Pendolino? No. No, don't be silly. Glossop line is my local line. I like the DLC, it's just a bit linear. Oh, we could have done it on Glossop, couldn't we? You can only couple Thomas to any other units that have the same coupler. Thing is, I don't want to get any more routes until I get the PS5 because I will get frustrated that you can't play the routes. Good shout. Hi Kieran, how you doing? For the moment, Brighton Mainline is my favourite. Haven't got West Coast Mail on yet. Welcome back, Tyler. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing my main line with. You're doing my main line right now. Nice. 35 seconds. 35 seconds. Shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't be too much longer. I think whenever you try and couple a non-Thomas character to Thomas character, everything else derails. You're doing the Mardmay line right now. What's better, Mardmay line or Suffragette? Oh, it's installed. Okay, hold on. Let me reopen that there. Can be getting all the British routes first, I think, and then the other routes after that. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. There's some quite cheap ones on the PlayStation, though, isn't there? Just noticed 5 days until the Dutch route. Yes, and you can expect some stuff on that. So hopefully that is all good. There we go. That's back. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Can't pass. No, Sherman Hill. It's there. So let's do Sherman Hill free roam. The summit. Oh yeah, you know we've got to do the summit. Yeah, we did the Flying Scotsman, didn't we? I'm pretty sure. You have a question? Hit me with it. Hit me with a question. I've trained SimWorld 5 on my Xbox at my dad's, and I'm thinking about getting it at my mum's. I just don't know whether to get it on Xbox on my laptop. Get it on Xbox because then you could use the routes that you've got on Xbox at both your mum and your dad's when you're like signed in either way. Right then, should we do a bit of Thomas on Sherman Hill? Let's spawn in Thomas here in America. Thomas. There he is. Thomas the Tank Engine. I should have done the light loco, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done. He was too busy carrying Annie and Clarabelle. Here's Thomas in America. Let's go. Let's drive him down Sherman Hill. Right then. Here we go. You ready for a bit of chaos? Let's go. It'll go a lot quicker now. Watch, you'll actually beat the speed limit. Right, we're up to 25. We're up to 30. Oh, we're up to 40. Hopefully I'm going on the downhill section. Oh, we're up to 50 miles an hour. Here we go. Here we go. What do you think of Castle Versberg? I think it's a decent route if you like your high-speed routes. It's obviously something I've got installed on this. Not installed even. I've got it on the PC. It's a good bit of fun. The ICE-1's fun to drive. Quite a cool unit. Here we are. We're at 60 mile an hour. Is it tilting? It certainly looks like it. Oh no, we've got a red coming up. No, no. Set path. Which way are we going? Set path. I don't care where the path is, but we're just going to set it somewhere random. Confirm. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. We didn't like that. Right, downhill here we go. Whistle. We're at 64, 65. 66. Hold on. 70 mile an hour. $71 mile an hour, there you go. He's going quick. Wait, you can use DLCs over multiple consoles? If you've got the same Xbox account, yes. So for example, if I had a PS4, and as long as you don't use them at the same time, it's fine. Here we go. Thomas is going 75 mile an hour. Right, can we get to 100? Come on, we need a downhill section now. It's 0.8% downhill. $80 mile an hour. We're at 80 mile an hour. Come on, Thomas. You're on the wrong side of the hill. This side isn't steep. Oh. Oh dear. I'm going the wrong way, am I? The other side is. Very steep. Well, we're still going 81 mile an hour. Right, so you're telling me that if we go back to the start, we can go in quicker. Right, okay. Should have put him on Cajon Pass. It was just time to install it. So what you're saying is it this, which way? The side, that's 5, that way, 5405, or that way? Let's get Thomas. The selfie of us in the lift just appeared on my home hub thing. Oh, nice! What a great picture that was. We need to do something. We need to recreate that if you come over in the summer. Well, hold on. I can figure out. So we're looking that way. So if I escape, it needs that way. Okay. Can you spawn in Diesel and couple them? Yeah, okay, hold on. I will do. Can't spell Diesel apparently. Where's the log locker? There he is. There he is. Can you couple Diesel and Thomas together? That's the question, right? Can we do it? Go over here. Right then. Can Thomas and Diesel couple? Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, there you go. They couple together. Will they drive together? Let's find out. No, not very well. Right then. Can you then pull Diesel with Thomas? I certainly think you can. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Look at that. And also, we're up to 20 mile an hour. Also, he's applying power too. Okay, come on then, Diesel. Help us out then. Catch you later, Kai. Much appreciate you coming in. Why does Castle Würzburg need 50 gigabytes of space? It shouldn't need that much. I think we just left this way, didn't we? Oh, hold on. Let's stop there. Oh, it doesn't like slowing down, does it? Oh. Right then. Let me get rid of Diesel. His unnecessary weight. Oh, where's Thomas gone? No. No. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. Right then. Let's try again. Will Thomas get to 100 mile an hour? Let's try it. Need to get in the bloody cab. Can't do it. Right, come on, Thomas. Let's get to 100 mile an hour. Let's do it. Come on then. Let's go. Can we see 1972 stock on this? Don't be silly. Don't be silly. I need to make sure to set a path. Right, we're on the right way. That's fine. Right, we're up to 50 mile an hour again. So we're certainly getting a lot more speed on this one. Let's go. Is Casual still here? Casual, he's still here. Do a rogue drag of 2153s on here. Oh my goodness gracious me, can you imagine? Right, and here we go. We're certainly building up some speed now. We're up to 64 mile an hour. Right, come on. 100 mile an hour, Thomas, you can do it. Richie, to get all them DLCs, do I still have to buy the full game at my mum's? On the set, I think. Right, correct me. Have you got like an Xbox account or like a Microsoft account? Because I believe, similar with PlayStation, that if you go from one PlayStation to another, as long as you're signed into that account, you can obviously use that DLC. I think. You can't play it more than once though. It's like assigned to the license is assigned to your account, and like if you was to go from an Xbox One to an Xbox Series, whatever it is, it should transfer. So it essentially would be like the same sort of thing. We're up to 75 mile an hour. Okay, come on. 25 mile an hour to go to 100. Let's do it. If I get Train Sim World 5 and I had Southeastern High Speed on Train Sim World 3, would it transfer over? Yes, it will. It should do anyway. Right. We're at 77. Come on. 80 mile an hour. That's the fastest I've got it. Yes, you can, as long as it's the same account on Xbox. There you go. Thank you for keeping my 6-year-old autistic daughter happy till bedtime. She is train mad and she loves watching your streams. Ah, that's lovely to hear, Steph. That's really nice to hear. I hope she's enjoyed it, and if she plays this Thomas DLC, I hope she enjoys that too. Thank you for that comment. That's really nice. That's proper heartwarming. What is the grade percentage? Flat. That's what it is. No, I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it. Can't get it to 100 mile an hour. Not yet. Anyway, right. We're fully wasting time now. So let's go back into the West Somerset Railway route. Someone asked me to look inside Annie and Clarabelle, so we'll quickly do that. So that's the wrong route. Let me go to West Somerset Railway. Let's do that. I'll jump in there. Cool. I like how the eyes move. It's quite a cool little feature. I do like how he animates. Right. So let me hop out here. Have a little look at the wagons. So let's open all up as well. So you can get in here. Look. Oh, there's people coming out. Hold on. Can you hear that? Can you hear diesel? Or is it just me? I can hear something. Something very diesely anyway. Oh, hold on. Here. Here's Diesel. Just chilling. There he is. Gotta get off now. Thank you for coming in, Sebi. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. See you in the next stream on my way to bed. No worries, Luke. Thank you for coming in. Have a good night's sleep. So yeah, you can go in here, look. You can sit down and stuff. It's kind of... I was saying earlier, if anyone's ever been to the Talyllyn Railway in Wales, the little coaches on that, it kind of gives me vibes of that. Clarabelle is the only discrepancy. She should be a combine with regard space and parcel space. Oh, okay. Oh, blue boot. Sure. So that's inside there. So yeah, it's very similar to like a little diesel rail tour. So yeah, right then. I'm going to call that a night because we've been streaming for 3 hours. That's very, very long. In my mind anyway. So we're going to leave that there. But let me know what you think about Thomas. Has this helped you decide whether to get it or not? Are you still on the fence, or let me know. Can you read my last message? Can you ROG drag the Thomas? No, but no, and also I don't have the ROG 37 on the PC, so I wouldn't be able to anyway. But even if I did, I couldn't do it. Wrong coupler. You're off for breakfast. What time is it for you? Right, so we've had 286 votes on the poll. In fact, let me just snippet that, because that is an immense amount of numbers on the poll. Let me just do that. Pull the snipping tool up. There you go. So that's a pretty good survey. That is really, really good. I'm happy with the results that we've had there. Talyllyn ones are much smaller and have got to be knees friendly on that railway. Yeah. So, no, I know what you mean, but it's kind of similar to the sort of Talyllyn ones. But anyway, what would you rate this DLC? 41% of you have said it's 10 out of 10. 23% of you have said it looks good. 20% said not a fan. Have said not a fan, and 14% said it's decent. So, overall, a positive reception. That is very good to hear. Very good indeed. So yeah, that has been a little look at Thomas and Friends DLC in the West Somerset Railway. Good bit of fun. Again, personally, it's not 100% my thing from a scenario point of view, because scenarios aren't really my thing. But if you like scenarios, you like a bit of a story mode, you like Thomas, you will enjoy this. I can tell you with full confidence you'll enjoy this. I was 6 till 9, then turned to 10 out of 10 after watching it for a bit. There you go. I think after watching this, I'm going to change my mind. It's decent. There we go. So hopefully this is, decided. Just a reminder, this is £19.99. You get Thomas and Diesel, the Troublesome Trucks, and Annie and Clarabelle. If you don't own the West Somerset Railway route, you'll need to own it. There is a little starter bundle with the Train Sim World 5 starter pack, West Somerset Railway, and the Thomas and Friends DLC for 30 quid, which isn't too bad, bearing in mind that the route itself is 20 quid and the DLC is 20 quid. So, a bit cheaper there. So hopefully it picks you up. And also West Somerset Railway is quite a good little fun, quite a good bit of fun as well. It's the only steam or heritage railway in Train Sim World. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it's cool. It's a different sort of experience, the West Somerset Railway. It is very much, you can operate like a steam gala, and the steam and the diesel galas are quite cool. I would just get the cheaper one and use it for custom lines. So yeah, thank you all. Thank you all for watching this one. It's been a really good bit of fun. As for some general bits and bobs of admin from me, there will be a video from me on Saturday. I was going to try and get it out tomorrow, but I'm not going to get a chance. So there's going to be a video from me on Saturday to do with the Class 150. I'll leave it there. And then also on Saturday night, if it's still going ahead, me and Paul will be doing a stream on Euro Truck Simulator. It may just be on his channel, but I am going to try and stream it on my end as well if I can get all my Discord and stuff, whatever set up in the meantime. So yeah, that'll be a good bit of fun. If you want to come in and watch some chaos as I teach, I'm going to kind of teach him how to play it, because I don't think you've played much ETS, have you, Paul? But we'll certainly have a good bit of fun. So yeah, that's Thomas, out now on all platforms. Go get it if you fancy it. And then next week, obviously, we've got the Dutch route. We've got plenty of stuff going on, so make sure to tune in for that next week as well. So thank you all for watching tonight, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.